everybody, welcome to Jacob's Quest, and today we got a brand new trailer for this movie called Renfield. I don't know anything about this other than apparently it has Nicolas Cage as Dracula. That's all I've heard about it. That's all I know about it. Here we go. Let's see what the hell this is.
Sorry to interrupt. Are you okay? I need to get out of a toxic relationship.
Okay.
Why don't you start by telling us what brought you here?
This is gonna be more of a comedy. Okay.
My boss, he's different.
You can't get him out of your head.
No.
I need your assistance.
I'm coming, Master! Oh, you feel like he could destroy you with the snap of his fingers.
Wouldn't even need to snap. Okay.
Uh-huh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, what?
Renfield, bring in innocent victims. I want a handful of nuns, a busload of cheerleaders.
And I just want a normal life again.
Okay, so it's like his familiar.
But this modern world is a dangerous place.
We'll talk about this in a second. What? He ate a spider and now he's okay.
Thank you. You saved my life. Did I watch you cut a guy with a decorative serving platter?
It's in the wrist.
What's up with that? His powers?
My boss gave me this power.
Oh, okay. Wow, here we go.
In return, I tend to his needs, including care, feeding.
You bring him people to eat? You're like the guy that gets the villain's Postmates.
But if you were to stop focusing on his needs, what would happen?
He won't grow to full power.
Exactly. He won't grow to full power. What? That's so weird. Why would you phrase it like that? But yes. Hi. Are you here for the meeting? Well, come on. No!
Some call me the Dark One, others the Lord of Death. To most, I am Dracula.
Okay, obviously we're dealing with a little bit more than just narcissism here.
Okay. Renfield.
Now, let's eat.
April 14th. Okay, so definitely a silly movie, and having Nicolas Cage be a vampire, which I believe I forget the name of the movie, but there was a movie in the 90s that has become very meme-ified that involved Nicolas Cage being a vampire, and I think that's kind of what this is playing off of. So I'll say this, I really love the concept of this movie. However, I think there's one big problem here. They kind of already have this show / movie. So yeah, I think it was 2014 or even earlier. What We Do in the Shadows was a movie, and then they turned it into an FX TV show, and they're already like on season 4 of that TV show. And it pretty much covers a lot of the same ground, where there's like a familiar to a vampire who he has to just kind of put up with all this nonsense vampire stuff that a familiar has to do. And also the familiar in that show is really good at fighting, and like, you see what I'm saying? So like a lot of these same beats are kind of being hit. So while I really like what I saw here, I cannot help but like, there's very, very clear parallels. In fact, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of wondering now, I'm like, did the person who wrote this was, you know what I mean, were they just a really big fan of the show, or maybe this is based on a book or something? I don't know. If this is based on some older property, like some book or some comic series or something, I'll have to do the research and find out. But this is very, very, very close to What We Do in the Shadows, the TV show. This is kind of almost the same exact idea, really. So yeah, that's a thing. Hopefully the actual story in the movie itself, separates itself greatly from that by going in a completely different direction. Based on the trailer, at least, it does seem like the familiar and his boss Dracula are going to be at odds with each other, whereas in What We Do in the Shadows, they're still very much all like a family unit. Even though he kind of hates his job, he's still part of the family, kind of thing. But yeah, that's interesting. The one thing it has, of course, is This has Nicolas Cage in it, which I think is its biggest selling point. If this did not have Nicolas Cage in it, then I would just say, I guess just watch the show, watch What We Do in the Shadows, because it's kind of exactly the same. But hey, maybe I'll be surprised when this comes out and it's entirely its own thing and it's not actually that similar to it. But based on what I just saw, yeah, it's pretty similar to that show. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is, you know, does this feel like, I don't want to use the word rip off. I don't want to use that word. It feels too harsh. It's too early. Let the movie come out. Let it, you know what I mean? Like, let's see what the movie actually is. I don't want to like throw that word around. But does this feel like it definitely took some influences from What We Do in the Shadows? Or, you know, or have you not seen that show? And if you haven't seen that show, I don't know. Maybe wait for this movie to come out, watch the movie first, and then go watch that show. Maybe doing it the other way around, you can compare it differently. I don't know. It's definitely gonna be an interesting one for me because I really like that show. So this movie being very similar of an idea, I don't know. We'll have to see how that works out. Anyways, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.